Welcome, Aries. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Thank you for the wonderful likes, shares, and support. All right, Aries. So I see that a lot of you Aries are end is coming into some sort of a contractual agreement. Some communication is going to be coming in from overseas. They're ending some sort of a secrecy that some of you Aries with some sort of a location overseas or another company overseas. They're recognizing that you Aries together with the Sagittarian have created some sort of contractual agreement with some sort of a company in another city or another location that was not above water. They are canceling and firing. So I see you Aries, a lot of firing is going to be going on. And I see a whole lot of secrets that you Aries had. You young Aries had some sort of a secrecy, and I see the secrecy is coming to an end. So we recognize that a lot of you are dealing with a Gemini, whoever this Gemini is and whatever is transpired. I see some sort of a successful situation. You're dealing with a Gemini and a Pisces from an outside corporation institution. Whoever this Gemini is going to be successfully overcoming a Pisces and what a Pisces have done. Some sort of a surprising moment is going to be coming up for you young Aries with some sort of a new start, some sort of a new contract. So that is going to be transpiring. Then I see uncertainty for a Taurus and a Sagittarian together with a Scorpion in another country. They recognize that and you Aries are going to be successfully overcoming a cancer from another country. Whoever this cancer is, this is a cancer that work in a different department or a cancer from another country. You Aries are going to be overcoming this person. Then we see that this cancer wanted some sort of a new start. It's not going to be happening because I see this cancer. They're going to be recognizing something about this cancer. Okay, tenderness. It's as if a Gemini and a Scorpion, there is a problem that is surrounding a Gemini, a Cancer, and a Gemini, a Pisces, and a Cancer, and some sort of a tenderness. Okay. But I see they're not going to be recognizing the secrecy of a Pisces and a Virgo, that there could have been some sort of an affair between a Pisces and a Virgo at the workplace. Truths are going to be revealed. They're going to be recognizing that a Pisces and a Virgo on the work floor had some sort of a affair or some sort of a secrets dealing, secrets information, secrecy about some sort of a contract. They're not going to be recognizing. I see a lot of people are going to be fired. A Taurus that hope for a new start is not going to be transpiring. A Taurus, they have recognized that a Taurus had a whole lot of secrecy. Whoever this Taurus is, this Taurus could be a management in a different department in another country. They recognize that this Taurus had a lot of secrecy. A Sagittarian and a Gemini is going to be fired direct on the spot, along with a Taurus and a Virgo. They're doing some sort of a cleanup. I see reorganization in a corporation institution, and they are going to be firing a Taurus, a Sagittarian, and a Gemini, and a Virgo direct, because they recognize that these people together with a Cancer have co-created a real disastrous situation. They now recognize that a Pisces, a Virgo, and a Cancer was trying to get some sort of a new start or some sort of a new contract. I see managers are going to be recognizing that these people were connecting to outside company in order to accumulate some sort of a new start moving forward. It is not going to be happening and transpiring. So I see now truth is going to be revealed, and people are now going to be recognizing the devastated situation of what is happening and transpiring. So truth is going to be revealed, and whatever is happening and transpiring, they're now going to be recognized, because I see it's like a Gemini person is not recognizing, a Gemini and a Pisces is not recognizing something about a Cancer that is not above water, and they are now going back and is going back to companies that a Cancer said that they have work, and they're now recognizing that the information or the data wasn't true for some of you. There was a whole lot of secrecy around a whole lot of money. I see uncertainty for a Gemini and a Pisces, whoever this Gemini and this Pisces is. A whole lot of uncertainty is coming up for a Gemini and a Pisces. Uncertainty for a Taurus, and a Taurus that has forfeited and co-created some sort of a situation. This Taurus, and whatever is transpiring, this Taurus is now recognizing that this Taurus in another location did something together, is some sort of an import, export, or importation of goods. They're going to be now recognizing that this Taurus could have co-created some sort of a licenses and had some sort of a secrecy over importation of goods. Then I recognize that they recognize that you Aries were given young people, or was given people from was co-creating and applying for licenses and work permit for people out of another country and it was not being regulated. So they now recognize that you Aries was the one who co-created a situation in order to get some sort of a contractual agreement for a Cancer from another country. They're onto you Aries, and I see that they're going to be canceling this contract for a Cancer from another country because they recognize that you Aries got this Cancer in a country under false pretense. So they're now recognizing who this Cancer is and how you Aries got this Cancer in another country under false pretense. They're now really getting to the bottom of a situation and recognizing that you Aries was taking and applying and for licenses, work permit, and getting people who were not qualified in another country under false pretense. I see they're going to be firing a Gemini and a Sagittarian. They are going to be cutting contract of a Gemini and a Sagittarian. A Gemini and a Sagittarian who were trying to get some sort of a financial start or some sort of a start. They're now going to be shutting down and canceling their contracts. So reorganization is coming up for a lot of you Aries in the last week of November and the first week of December. And you Aries could be the one that is going to be putting these people on the list of being fired or removed because they now recognize what these people have done. So I see a whole lot of uncertainty for a Taurus and a Virgo. A Taurus and a Virgo in a financial institution. Uncertainty for these people. They are going to be fired. A company, it's like an insurance company or a bank financial institution is recognizing what a Taurus and a Virgo have done. And they're now recognizing that a Taurus created some sort of a new start and gave some sort of a contractual agreement or access to a Gemini that was not supposed to be done. And they're now recognizing and seeing the truth of what was happening and transpired. Now I see a Cancer is being very, it's as if this Cancer is softening up, and I see, some of you are holding this Cancer off at arm's length because you recognize that this Cancer co-created some really devastated situation that was not above water. And you're holding this Cancer off because you recognize that this Cancer is bringing some of you in some serious problems, and you're holding this Cancer off. So there is a lot of situation that is transpiring. Okay, so when we look, uncertainty for a Taurus, uncertainty for a Taurus and its business, uncertainty for you Aries that was applying for some money. A lot of uncertainty is around you Aries and your business, or you Aries and money. You Aries have caught up in a bank financial institution where a bank financial institution is going to be recognizing that you Aries have done something that was not above water. And this is a situation where they're going to be cutting some sort of a loan, and you Aries have to pay back some sort of a loan. So I'm talking about business people, okay? If you Aries, a company send you Aries to do some sort of a study and you're leaving, they're going to be asking you to refund the company of the money that they, because the company recognized that you Aries got some sort of a study and wants to leave, and they're going to be asking you to pay back the full amount of the study. Okay, uncertainty for a Taurus, uncertainty for a Sagittarian. This Taurus and the Sagittarian is in another location. Okay, and this could be some sort of an international. These could be people that is in import export. They're going to be shutting down their company. They recognize that these people could be importing people to do work on the false pretend. This could be a recruiting bureau. So I see a Taurus and a Sagittarian is in a huge problem with international trades, and they're going to be shutting it down because they recognize that a Taurus and a Sagittarian was doing some form of international trade, and how these people were doing it was not by the rules and regulation. Then we see a Sagittarian and a Scorpion is having it out, and management is now standing in and is intervening, and management is going to be letting you Aries know that these people need to be released of their duties directly. Okay, so a lot of you Aries are going to be having some big shoes to place and big shoes to wear in this 4 weeks period. Whenever you pick it up, it is a timeless reading, because there is some sort of a transition and organization in a corporation institution, and this reorganization has to do with management. A whole lot of management are going to be fired from their position because they recognize that management has broken a lot of protocol. Now there is a Gemini man that is going to be recognizing this Gemini boss or supervisor is now going to be recognizing what a Gemini man is going to be recognizing something about import export, and recognizing that the formulation of the work permits and documentation, or the formulation and the documentation of these import export is not good. So a lot of company or countries are recognizing that it could be that the ship is out at sea with the goods. A lot of you are going to be having problems with your goods being delivered. Whatever is happening and transpiring, they're not going to be recognizing your goods is stuck. There's problems for a lot of you because it's as if you haven't paid for the documentation for your goods is not good. And I see that a lot of you who are importing goods for the Christmas season, this is going to be stocked in transit, okay? Because your goods, something about the documentation and details about your goods is not above water, and they're not going to be recognizing that. A lot of you Aries has been importing, exporting, and your goods and service and the data and the documentation is not properly done. They're going to be freezing your goods. So a lot of you Aries are going to be having problems, especially Aries that import, export, and your importer or exporter is a Taurus. They're going to be recognizing that the Taurus that have the proper license and the documentation is also not good. So I see a huge problem with ship authority for you Aries. They're going to be recognizing that you Aries have been running some sort of a corporation where the documentation, your shipping documentation wasn't good. So that is going to be coming up for a lot of you. Then I see you Aries have gotten yourself in some sort of a problem with some either management or business people that is a Taurus and a Virgo. And I see a Taurus and a Virgo is going to be letting you Aries fall. Whatever is happening and transpiring, Taurus and Virgos is going to be throwing you Aries under the bus, because I see these people are going to be choosing to protect each other. Some sort of a long-term issues and problems is going to be finally coming to an end, and I see they are going to be advising you Aries that you have a Cancer person, this could be an external Cancer person, and they're going to be recognizing that you, Aries, could have gotten this external person and was using this external person, but this external person doesn't have the right permit, licenses, or documentation in order to do this, and they're going to be finding you, Aries. So you Aries that apply and was using a Cancer person to do some sort of a work, they're going to be recognizing that this Cancer person did not have the correct qualification or documentation in order to be in a position where they are. They're going to be recognizing that you Aries have done something that was not above water, and you Aries, some of you business Aries men are going to be getting fined from tax corporation for what you have done. So they're going to be finding you Aries from a tax corporation and recognizing that you Aries and a tax corporation have done something that was not above water. So truths are going to be revealed. So I see some sort of a serious issue and serious problem is going to be coming up for you Aries. There is no question about this. I see you Aries are going to have to be convening in resolving a whole lot of issues either at the workplace or at the job. Okay, if you guys want to see the extended of this reading, follow us to the other side. If not, I'm saying I will speak to you in the month of December. Namaste.